नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्.
Here means in spiritual life, there is neither loss of undertaking nor counterproductive effect. Even a little dharma insures you against great fear. So, what is this loss of undertaking and counterproductive effect? Let's take a look at our lives and our actions. Number one, we have no energy. You go to work every day, come back and say, I'm tired. Have you ever asked yourself, what have you done that you should be so tired? You sat in a car, sat in the office, sat back in the car and come home and you have the gall to say you're tired. The fatigue comes because of selfishness. Again, take a look at a child. It's highly energized, full of energy and activity. In fact, every child needs at least 3 babysitters because one babysitter is not enough. She gets tired. That much energy the child has. Why? Because there's no thought of self. Next, mental fatigue. Work is drudgery. Whereas the right attitude to have is you look forward to work. It should be revelry. Next, work is a strain because the results are not commensurate with the effort that you put in. You know, you work from 9 in the morning till sometimes 11, 12, I hear horror stories. Just for a living? And what will you do beyond that? Whole time, your whole life is wasted in just working for a living. But what really makes a difference is creative, brilliant thinking. And this creative thinking can come only when you have a higher ideal, only when you're working for something beyond yourself. Then there is what we call as a creative download. You know, the download is pat, 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 ideas come to you. One idea is enough to take care of your living. The rest are used for loka sangraha, for the welfare of humanity. Work is stressful, whereas work should be energizing and peaceful. More importantly, if you work with a selfish attitude, it enchains you. Whereas if you work with the right attitude, it unchains you, it liberates you. So this is it. Now there are 3 types of action. Selfish action, we are all familiar with. There is loss of undertaking, there is loss of energy because your mind is going all over the place. And that's what leads to fatigue. Unselfish actions, where the intellect directs your energies to a given point. Your thoughts are moving unidirectionally. There's less wastage. So you're energized. In selfless action, there is no loss at all. That's what he's talking about. And next comes fear. Fear comes, insecurity comes when you're selfish. When you're not thinking of yourself, what will the fear be? So all of us are full of fear for something or the other. Fear and insecurity come primarily because of selfishness. So none of this will happen. Next, 41.